As women, if you want to maintain the nutrients in your body, I would say cooking your own meals is definitely one of the best things that you can do. It will get a bit more costly, honestly. I've realized that when I buy food out, it is cheaper for me in terms of money, but it is expensive in terms of my health. Happy Monday! It's a brand new day. I'm gonna attempt to vlog. Get ready with me. This is a realistic morning when I'm going to the office. So I've taken a shower and now I'm gonna do my skincare. I'm not going to show myself creaming my skin, like my body, on camera. That's just weird. But I'm using the EOS vanilla and vanilla cashmere one. This is almost out, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But I also love to put some oil, and I'm currently using this cherry blossom oil by a local brand called Pink Butterfly, Pink Butterfly Naturals by Emma. Love these oils. This one is a new favorite one. I'm trying this one out. So far, I absolutely love it. And for my face, I usually keep my face very simple in the morning when it comes to moisturizer. I typically do my nighttime skincare or my skincare routine in the night because it has time to sit in. And in the morning, I just rinse it off with a very light, sensitive wash. Let me show you guys what I'm using right now. I either use the Estee Lauder moisturizer if I feel like my skin gets really oily, like I'm sweating throughout the night, or I will use the Liz Earl one. This one is a very light cleanser, and I also have the Aveeno Oat something. One second, I keep this one in the shower. I use the Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat cleanser. This does not foam up at all. I will use this on my body sometimes. Also, I'll mix it in with my body wash. Currently using the Johnson's Baby body wash. I have the most sensitive skin, I swear. So yeah, it's currently 7:20. I need to leave here in about 40 minutes. Thankfully, school's out, so I will not get traffic. And it takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to get to the office because school's out. On a regular day when there's school, it will take me half an hour. So yeah, I'm thankful for the summer. I love when school is out because I can rest. I don't have to rush in the morning, and it just feels so much better. All right, so face, we need to tone. My skin gets a little bit dry whenever I put water on there, but throughout the day, the natural oil kind of lets it come through. So this is a CeraVe Crucial Toner just to hydrate my face a little bit. This one is a hydrating toner, so it gives me a little bit of a glow. And for my moisturizer, I'm keeping it very simple, very simple. I'm using the Simple Moisturizer as my base. This, I feel like my towel is about to fall. 1 second. And for my day cream, Estee Lauder Day. This one has SPF in there. And I have been using this for the past 2 years. This is by far one of the best moisturizers that I have used. If you look at my skincare routine video, I'm pretty sure that was posted a year ago. You will probably see it on there. And I'm pretty sure I had like a um, unboxing video or something. But whenever I buy Estee Lauder products, I just like buy a ton of them to last for a good while. But I like this one. It has SPF. It's really moisturizing. It is a little bit greasy. So if you do have oily skin or skin that's prone to clogging, I would probably skip it and find something a bit lighter. Motorcycles. I eye drops. I have really, really dry eyes. Like my eyes do not make enough tears according to the eye specialist people. So I use the cysteine drops, and this is like a jelly eye drop. So you have to adjust your eyes after you use it, but it keeps your eyes lubricated. I don't know if you need a prescription to get this. I've seen it on the shelf, so I highly doubt. But verify if you have really really dry eyes. I've been using this for I'm pretty sure 5 years. Okay, so face is done. Now for body, what I do, I simply mix the cream and the oil, and I rub my body all over. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and then we're gonna get dressed. I'll be back. Okay, so make sure my mic is recording. I am dressed. I am wearing this very nice cotton dress from Sam Edelman. I love the detail on this dress. It's like this really nice, beautiful eyelet embroidery thing going on here. I bought this locally, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it online. Make it get a little bit more naturalized. Okay, so I'm next to the window, sun still rising. Now it's for the makeup. On a regular day, and I the light is a bit harsh. On a regular day, I try my best not to do too much makeup, honestly. Um, but I also still like to make sure that my face looks put together because I realize that when I do wear a nice dress, but my I need to get a new tripod. Actually, I have a tripod I need to collect. As I was saying, when I do wear, okay, this lighting is way too harsh. Way too harsh. There we go. When I do wear a nice dress, nice outfit, but the face is not giving, it just does not work. So I'm currently using the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop. I use this on a day when I don't want to do like a full face of makeup. But on days when I do want to sit down and I do like a full beat, this is what I use. These are two of my favorite foundations. I use the Estee Lauder Double Day Wear. This one I do find is a little bit red on me. I am more of a cool, neutral undertone, more of like an olive color. So when I do put this on, it does come off a little bit red. But one of my favorite foundations, hands down, is the Max Factor Face Finity. I'm pretty sure I've used this for the past 2 years. One of my favorites. So yeah, and the Max Factor one has really, really good coverage. So I just use my hands to blend out the, I think this is more like a skin tint than a foundation, honestly. And I just focus more so the bottom of my face instead of my, how do you call this? What do you call this? Forehead. I almost said head for what? I mean forehead. And I just like blend it out like a moisturizer. Sometimes what I would actually do, I would do this while I'm moisturizing my face. It just gives a nice clean base, and I don't have to do much. And I usually do this when I'm in a rush. I'm not in a rush today. I still have half an hour before I need to leave the house. So, but yeah. And if I do put on this and I feel like I need something else, I will go in with my foundation, which today I kind of feel like I do need something else. Now, this foundation is a little bit heavy, so I do not want to put too much because it is very heavy. Like, see this? This was just a dot. It is very heavy. It gives like so much coverage, and it's also more yellow, but I find that it gives me a nice bright finish when I do use this one instead of the Estee Lauder. It comes out much better. So I'm just gonna blend that out, honestly. And then we're gonna do our, I'll show you guys the steps basically. Let me get my hand mirror because this mirror is too far. When I do have like an event to go to or a dinner, or I want to do like something like I really want to do be fancy with my makeup, I will use a brush. But most days I use my hand, and I'm gonna use a brush today because I feel like this is not blending properly, and the brush gives me a better finish also. If I did not use the foundation over, I probably would just use my hand, but because I use the foundation, I will use that to just blend out properly. Okay, I'm currently trying to clean up my edges. I need to change those braids next weekend. Or is it this weekend? I feel like it's this weekend. So it's looking very raggedy right now. And my AC is on. So if you hear any like background whirring noise, that's what's happening. It is so hot. This summer is just like really, really hot. Okay, foundation done. Next up, powder. Next up, powder. I use two powders. On a quick day, I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Coconut, but I also use the Charlotte Tilbury one. But I use that one more when I have like, I want to be extra fancy, pretty much, because I'm waiting for them to bring back the refill for the size that I have. I have the bigger pot, and it's been months, and I have not seen the refill for the shade that I have. So Sephora needs to get this stuff together. Right, so basically, I'm just like brushing out. Some days when I don't want to do like full foundation, like any creams on my face, I'll just use a powder foundation, and I use the one by Kiss, and it still gives me a nice clean finish. I'll come back to my edges after I remove this because I do not want like a very weird white line. Okay. Next up, my favorite makeup product, blush. Blush is one of the things that I use when I like if I don't have to, if I wear zero makeup whatsoever, I put blush on. It just looks like a little bit. It just makes my face look put together. Like if I'm running a quick errand, for example, I'm going to the spa and I know that I'm gonna be oiled everywhere. I don't put makeup on, but I will put on a little bit of blush, and that's just it. I find it just gives a nice added touch. It's a nice product to have. If you're someone who does not wear makeup, like you're not into it, get a blush and find a shade that works with you. I used to use a red blush, like a rose red blush. No, not for my skin tone. It was too bright. So I like this peach color. It looks very more natural and I don't look like a clown wearing it. And I always go blush. What's that thing that's trending now? Blush blindness. Yes, that's what it's called. I need this and I also need this. Next up, we're going to browns. Like I said, this is a realistic morning for me. Like on a weekday when I'm going to the office, I'm all over the place. Okay, so if you see me, if you feel like I'm rushing, which I kind of feel like I am a little bit, honestly, um, I'm sorry. This is just like my regular routine. Very relatable. No like fancy luxury stuff here in the morning. We are just like getting ready to leave the house. This is a bronzing palette, a bronzer from LA Girl. Is it called LA Girl? Yeah, LA Girl. This is in the color Sunset. No, Lost in Paradise. I like it because it's very light. It looks dark on hair, but it's very cool tone also. And it just pulls my face together. You see the difference already? Okay. And sometimes I just like put it over my eyelid right here. I feel like today I'm gonna wear eyeshadow. So like make my face look uniform here. I'm using this palette by Ruby Kisses. I believe it's called correction, it's Topaz. I was gonna say Sunset again. And I need a mirror up close to do this before I end up looking weird. Not much, just a little bit. So my face looks uniform pretty much. And I'm not wearing a filter right now. I turned it off. I always want to highlight the inner side here. Okay, I am almost done, guys. I need to get some new eyeshadow brushes. I find that the ones that I have, I've used them so much. I wash them regularly, but I don't know. It doesn't give the same vibe. And I like when they're fluffy. This is also a nude palette from LA Colors. And this one has a highlighter in there. The colors are a bit darker than what it's showing as on the camera. And it has like names so where to apply the different things. So this is a crease color. So I'm just going to highlight here. If you guys want me to do a full sit down video as to how I do my makeup, let me know in the comment section. More than happy to do that. Okay, and highlight. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this color. Sometimes I use this highlighter, sometimes I use like the full concealer thing, but today is not one of those days, so we're just going to highlight. Okay, we look good. Cool. All right, now we're going to do our brows. That's the one thing that I have not mastered yet. Brows, and also I've tried to put like the eyelashes. I don't know, it just feels so weird on my skin. Oh, my pencil thing broke. 1 second. I need to sharpen this. Hopefully I don't step on it and drag it all over the apartment. All right, so I usually just use a brown pencil and face the sun, and I follow the natural shape of my eyebrows. That's just pretty much what I do. I don't do the whole contouring thing on my brows. I like to see natural eyebrows. I've always liked to see natural eyebrows. I can honestly say that I've probably just done like the full eyebrow thing like twice or 3 times in my life, honestly. But I love a natural looking brow, like the messiness and all of that. Okay, and then I just brush that. The goal is just make sure it looks neat and full, but not super full where it looks drawn on, you know? And it looks like I need to do a little bit of eyebrow cleanup. I usually tweeze my eyebrows. I used to shave it, but I stopped doing that. So maybe on this weekend, because I probably will forget by the time I get home tonight, I will do that. Okay. I'm going to use the same brow pencil to just line my waterline. So we're going more for like a nude, warm look today with the face and the dress and everything. And the last thing that I do is mascara. I'm using 2 mascaras right now. One of them, I love the bristles because it like separates my eyelashes. This one is by can't remember, body from the UK. And the other one is an Estee Lauder one, which gives like fullness. So it looks like I'm wearing falsies, but I'm not. Okay. And I do both the top and the bottom. The bottom more just to separate, not to fold it up. So we separated and added one light coating. This one is very thin, so if I don't want to wear like full mascara, I will probably end up going for this one. But if I want like a full face, I will use the Estee Lauder. This is my second time. I feel like this is this the right one? I have 2 of these. One of them, okay, it was the wrong one. So one of them is a little bit dry. So I need to get another one. See? There we go. And next side. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter, pass a bigger powder brush over my face. Am I recording? I am recording. This this is what happens when I vlog. Also, I'm gonna do this in the mirror over here. I put a little bit of like what do you call this powder? I think it's called highlighting powder. I don't know what it's called, but just to brighten under my eyes a little bit. Okay. And I also like to put some here. It creates a little bit of dimension on my face, especially since I have the bronzer, the blush, etc. Generally, I would do this earlier, but in this case, we're gonna do it last. And I simply just brush all of it off. Lately, I've just been preferring lip gloss, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this very light pink lipstick. This is from Estee Lauder. I have a lot of Estee Lauder products, so it would seem. And perfume of the day, I'm feeling. I'm gonna wear. We're gonna wear Chanel. This is the Coco Mademoiselle. You don't need to wear too much of that, honestly. It is so strong. This is the intense one. I had the regular one, but this one is the intense. It is very bold. Okay, and watch jewelry for the day is always the same thing. I am using, or wearing rather, my Pavoy necklace and stud set. This is hands down one of the very, if you want like dainty jewelry on a budget, that's not gonna turn your skin green or irritate your skin, I'd recommend this one. I forgot one thing. Highlighter. I'm gonna link, this is actually linked in my Amazon. So if you click the link in the top of my page, the description section of my channel, or even if you click below this video, you will find the link to my Amazon shop. Okay. And yep, that is it. Alrighty. So shoes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear nude heels that are at the office, so I can show you guys that. But I'm just gonna wear like any random flats to drive with. And watch for today. I wanted to wear my. I don't think I'm gonna wear like silver jewelry. I'm gonna wear my, what do you call this? Oh my goodness! 1 second. I'm gonna wear this watch to track my steps today because this afternoon I'm going to be walking. Either I go walking or I cycle, but I want to track my steps today. I'm gonna aim to do like 7,000 steps. People who say they do 10,000 steps, I'm looking at you because it takes me 2 hours to do 10,000 steps at a brisk pace. So, anyways, guys, here. Oh, oh my God! I tucked my scarf in the necklace. Let me just fix my hair and I'll be right back. I'll show you guys the full outfit. And I have 5 minutes. Every single. Okay, we're ready to head out. Hair is just pulled back. And let me show you guys the full dress. Let's see if you can see it from here. This is the full dress. It's a cute little A-line dress with a tie thingy, waist tie. And we look good, we feel good, we smell good, always top three. And then let's go now. It's currently 8:05, so right in time to leave the house. And I also packed my lunch. I cook my own food. I I am so tired of buying food and being disappointed. So now I meal prep. So I'm always make your bed before you leave the house. Always good habits to have. So let me show you guys my lunch for today. Trying to get natural light also. So I'm gonna put you right by the window. So I'm about to pack my lunch bag, and that's just it. Okay. 5 minutes. All right. So I've already had breakfast. I always try to have breakfast at home because I realized that whenever I tend to buy breakfast out or buy something out, I always get the most unhealthy things. So breakfast was just Weetabix with some blueberries. I either make oatmeal with walnuts and sometimes I'll add some peanut butter on there and some chia seeds, flaxseed. I just boil that with plain water and that keeps me full and also is very healthy. But I've been doing that for the past 2 months. So now I've switched it up to try out Weetabix. I haven't had Weetabix, I'm pretty sure, in a good 5 years. It was okay. So yeah, before that, my breakfast used to be very fat dense, so a lot of like eggs all the time, bacon, sausages, but I can't eat that anymore. So yeah, so we're off meat for now, like red meat, processed meats, etc. So now it's healthy diet. So I've already had breakfast, but I know myself. So around 10 p.m., 10 a.m., I will get hungry. We're recording. So I made myself a green smoothie, and this is very healthy. It has all the fiber in here. It's not the green juice, it's the green smoothie. So when you juice, it's good for you, but you're removing all the fiber that your body needs. So it has in here one cucumber, a piece of ginger, half a green apple, one lime, a handful of kale, and a handful of spinach, and water. And I just added 3 ice cubes to the one I'm taking to the office. And I also added some water to the blender and blended that up. I know it looks very healthy, but it's good for you. And around 10 a.m., I'm going to have this. And I also left the other half in a bottle in the fridge. I'm also going to want a sweet treat. I know myself. So I try to always keep fruits in my fridge. So I have grapes, most times blueberries, apples. I love nectarines and peaches, but the supermarket didn't have any. So I grabbed a pear. This is not super sweet. Actually, this one is sweeter than the green one, but I haven't had this one in quite some time. It's more sugary, but it's healthier for you. It's like healthy sugars, so your body's not gonna like spike your blood sugar in an instant if I were to have a piece of cake, for example. So that's gonna be my afternoon snack. I usually feel for something sweet around 3 p.m. I have lunch at 1:30, then I go for a walk because we're in a very wide space. We have like warehouses, etc. So I'll walk up and down for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then when I get back to the office, sit down, get back to work. By 3 p.m., I feel for a snack. I always feel for a snack. I'm walking around asking, do you have a snack? And usually it is not a healthy snack. I also hold a jar of nuts. I'm going to put that in there. And I usually have like an assortment. It has walnuts, almonds, pecans, cashews. If I want something sweet in there, I will add 2 dates or some cranberries. But I'm just going to hold a packet of nuts today because I already have a pair. I don't want to overdo it. I've taken my multivitamin for the morning. This is not an ad. I've been using these vitamins for over 6 years and it has been checked off by my doctor. So anytime someone recommends like supplements for you guys online, always make sure that you check with your doctor because everything does not work for everybody. Okay, everyone's body is different. So do your own research and also speak to your doctor first because you do not know what's happening inside your body until you do. So be mindful of that. But yeah, I just take 2 of these before I leave the house. And also, I alternate days where I take vitamin D3, although I should be taking it every single day. But I have to make sure that I have like healthy fats in my diet for it to be absorbed. So today I took my D3 and then my lunch for today. It is so cute. I tried this new recipe online last night. I saw online last night and it is this rotini pasta with I sauteed some mushrooms. I had some mushrooms in the fridge for the past week, and I'm like, you know what? Before it spoils, let me use it. So today and tomorrow is a vegan day, like plant-based, no meat day, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I will add some fish, and then Friday, most likely, is going to be fish. So we have some. I sauteed some mushrooms with some peppers, onions, and garlic. I feel there was something else in there. Yeah, peppers, onions, and garlic. And then I also added some sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of tomato sauce in there to give a little bit of color. And then I added in some butter beans, a can of butter beans with no salt in there, just butter beans and water, the waitress one, and boiled the pasta. And it looks so good. I had some of it last night. It was so tasty. And then I tried for the first time callaloo leaves, chopped it up, sauteed it with some onions, peppers and garlic as well, both red and white onions. And I liked it. Every time I buy callaloo leaves, I don't know what to do with it, but I was like, you know what? I need to start eating more greens. So let's look for a recipe. I saw a recipe on Pinterest, tried it out, and it came out so good. So that is lunch for today. If you want to maintain, especially as we get older as women, if you want to maintain the nutrients in your body, I will say cooking your own meals is definitely one of the best things that you can do. It will get a bit more costly, honestly. I've realized that when I buy food out, it is cheaper for me in terms of money, but it is expensive in terms of my health. So I just pay the cost for the healthy alternatives. I cook my own meals. I will eat out very, very, very sparingly. And I've always been someone who eat out very sparingly. But what I've realized is that before I would eat out the junk food like a snack, like a treat. And the treat is usually the most unhealthiest thing. But we're not doing that anymore. And also, of course, we have our water. That's not enough water for today. So, yeah. But we have like a water cooler at the office. So if I did need more water, I'll just refill it. So I'll have like two of these. And that is my lunch bag. My lunch bag is from Amazon. It is by the brand Fit and Fresh. It comes with a water bottle and two storage bowls. I will use these bowls if I'm doing like a quick snack to take away with. But yeah, get yourself a lunch bag. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go now. It is currently 8:13, so I have 20 minutes to get to the office. So let's go. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope you enjoyed this little morning routine thing with me on a weekday. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. And if you want access to any of the things that I showed, like my dress and my watch and my jewelry, my lunch bag, check out the description box and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, for the past month, I have seen a very nice increase in subscribers. So thank you very much for showing up here. But my goal is to grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of December. So we're only 200 and something away. So hit the subscribe button. Have a wonderful day. Bisous. Bye. Okay, we're officially in the car. So let's go to work. I don't recommend filming and driving if you don't have one of those handheld things, which I don't. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, bye. Made it to the office. It is currently 8:47, so I'm 7 minutes late, but not really. I'm gonna go in now, get settled in, and it's gonna be a productive day. It's a new month. So if you guys, I'm a sales manager, so I manage a sales department. If you want to know more about me, then let me know in the comment section. I'll do like a sit down video, like a get to know me or something. So yeah, bye. Have a wonderful day today.